Welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So you can shut the fuck up, you punk-ass bitch!
Watch your profanity.
Yeah, I've got 6 friends in the fridge. 2 help me out. They told me they can't wait. I wanna meet my mouth. They'll get me through the evening now, baby, there's no doubt. You know they love to party. They wanna
Hey guys, welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast. My name is Carlo. My name is Joe.
Tom.
And we are the Designated Drinkers. Thanks for joining us today in this fantastic episode.
See, you're just so over dramatic when you introduce stuff because it's either hey, yeah,
I was
thanks for joining us.
I was like, thanks for joining us. Well, I don't know. Anyways, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck Tom. I'm gonna do it this way.
Well, you know he's smart. You know what he did.
There's no in between though, Joe.
No, There's
no in between.
I know what the in between is. He does it that way when it's the start of the episode. But like if he lets us kind of talk for a little bit, it gets awkward. And you're like, oh fuck, I don't know how to start this. You know how I know? Because it happened to me when I had to like be the proctor guy, and like I let you guys talk, and then that's why I did the whole like 4, 3, 2, 1 thing. I was like, I don't know how to fucking.
Dude, that was funny though. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're like, who the fuck counts down from 4? Like,
I don't know. Maybe people in Lithuania. I don't know, man.
Why Lithuania?
Why
is that your choice of country for that?
They need another number. They need an extra number.
Hey guys, do you like our new intro? It was fucking great. Just so you know, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed it.
You should definitely go check out Matt Chase.
Yeah, please check out Matt Chase and Redneck Cadillac.
Yeah, Redneck Cadillac and whatever that other thing was.
Reverb Nation.
Yes.
That's right, yeah. Hey, check them out. And then also Fat Lols.
Looking to expand your playlist? Well, Fat Lowell's Radio has got you covered. Lose your religion with Reverend Jess and Deacon Sam over on The Church Absurd. Hear nerd culture get dissected on The Fickle Fanboy with RPM. Get drunk at the round table with the Designated Drinkers. Hear solid and interesting interviews on Unseriously Serious. Do you want to get involved? Send your rant over to the League of Infuriated Nerds. Also, check out the Fat Lowell's Radio Associated shows. Get your not safe for work talk radio fix on The Rob and Slim Show. Get some life advice from Jerry and Cal on From to Bottom. All of these shows and more await you at Fat Lowell's Radio. You can find us on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, and various podcast apps, as well as our website, fatlowellsradio.us, HTTP, not HTTPS. We hope you enjoy the smorgasbord of shows we have prepared for you. Fat Lowell's Radio, stuff full of entertainment.
Thanks again for letting us do your thing. They don't pay us. But it's nice. It's nice!
That was the most backhanded way. They don't pay us.
They don't pay us yet. Is
Okay.
what I should say.
Yeah. So watch all of Fat Law's radio shows.
Broadcast shows, yes.
Broadcast shows, and maybe we'll get a little something, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
Maybe.
you didn't watch it?
Huh? Listen to them. Sorry.
Oh,
God damn it.
okay.
We're
This is
podcast.
a new wave. You didn't know that, like, we're in the future and you can, like, do video podcasts?
Well,
It's
I
a
know
hologram
that, but
now.
are they, like, video podcasts or are they
You
regular
don't know
podcasts,
that.
Joe?
You should check it out. Go to Fat Law's.
Nice transition there. It was a good,
Yeah.
we're gonna be good when we get sponsors.
Fuck yeah, baby.
It's gonna be like, hey, you know what I was doing the other day?
What?
You know, if you ever went to go wipe your ass, and it's just like, you know, you just feel like there's still something there. So all of a sudden you're like, man, I wish I had like a bidet or a wet wipe.
You can go to Herbs, Bidets, and Wet Wipes.
.com. And before that, we would have been talking about like Chipotle or something. That's how I image it.
I just want like obscure, weird, random things. Like I want us to be sponsored by some form of like tampon. It's like,
I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
You know what I really hate is when you cut yourself.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
You know what helps out with that?
Even
Beauty
flow.
tampons. You should check them out. Go to Walmart. They're on the bottom shelf because they're $2.
They stop the flow, but not the blow.
Not the blow.
Blowjobs.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I thought that you meant like cocaine.
No, I mean it could have been construed either way.
Joe,
I mean, technically it would
do you do
stop.
cocaine?
But
Joe and Tom.
hold on.
Joe,
Let
sit
me-
right there.
You want me to sit here?
Let me finish my fucking thought.
Go ahead.
So, technically, if you think about it, a tampon would stop
You're
cocaine
both
if
too
you put them in your
fucking
nose.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or, just don't do blow. Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs. That's not a good thing.
unless you really like Tony Montana, like the Scarface movie, or you might be Cuban. Or
Could
not.
you?
Colombian?
Wait, are you
Colombian.
saying all Cuban people
I said
do
Colombian.
blow?
I meant Colombian.
Are you saying all Colombian people do blow?
Fuck yeah! Have you ever been to Colombia?
No, I haven't. How do you know then? Fuck off.
Could you imagine Scarface just like a remake of the movie and he's like, I need to stop doing all my own supply, and he takes 2 tampons and shoves them up his nose. That'll help.
No, you gotta do it as Al Pacino, dude. I gotta take these 2 tampons and put them on my fucking nose. Manolo, get the guns! Get the horses, Manolo!
Oh my god, that.
I never actually
happened.
saw the Godfather, right? No, what is it?
Scarface?
Scarface. Fuck
fine.
me. Yeah, whatever.
Have you
So-
seen The Godfather?
No, I have not seen the Godfather.
I have-
You're a
haven't-
piece of shit.
Or
I've
Scarface.
only seen
You were-
half. I've only seen
No,
half.
you know
I'm not-
what? One day I'm bringing it over.
I haven't seen either. And the funny thing is, I have played through the whole Scarface game though.
I've
Did you
played
play-
through the whole Godfather game.
On the PlayStation 2, when it came out, I was like fucking 13, and my mom.
That's
I was like,
funny.
Mom, can I have this game? And she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't really.
She's like, it's okay. He's Hispanic.
And then she was watching me play it, and I was like, "This is like Grand Theft Auto. I got away with it, ha!" Because like you could do anything at all,
Yeah,
like
dude.
guns and everything. It's fucking great. That game was good.
You know, just because you guys said that you have never seen, you've seen Scarface though, right?
He hasn't.
I told you I haven't seen either.
Okay, one day I'm bringing over The Godfather and Scarface, and we're
Fuck, you
watching
want
them.
to kill me with boredom?
Fuck you.
Dude, no, Scarface is a funny ass movie, bro.
The Godfather, you
Like,
might get bored.
this
with.
is no,
It's
this
a
is
lot of story.
This is the thing with Scarface. Scarface is like when
Joe,
you're.
you had the Al Pacino accent there for a
Yeah.
minute. You're like, Scarface is a really good movie, man. Yeah.
Dude, honestly though, Al Pacino does like the worst Cuban accent in the
oh
world.
my
It's
God.
amazing. It's such a good movie, but he's like, "Hey, man." Like it's just like, dude, you're Italian. Like, why are you trying to be Cuban right now?
It feels like what happened was the director's like, listen, Al, you're doing a great job, but maybe can you spice it up a bit? You put a little bit more salsa in the
What if-
character.
What if all of Scarface, the guy was trying to go be a little more Italian, and instead totally flipped Al Pacino so he became Cuban?
So
So they switched the whole script.
So, have you guys ever seen that video on Facebook of that little kid play doing Scarface?
Yes.
Oh my
No.
god, dude. I about shit my pants. How he has like the popcorn on the
Yeah.
fucking desk.
This motherfucking popcorn.
It's a kid. It's like a kid, and he's dressed up like in the Scarface. Get the fuck.
He's
outta
like
here.
he's like 10 years old
Yeah.
and they did a Scarface play at school. Oh my
I
god.
think I've seen that.
It was a
actually now.
phenomenal video.
Yeah, I
We'll
think I've
we'll
seen
have to look it up later
Hey.
and show you.
We're gonna pause for 1 second. Hey, we're back.
You know, I gotta say, I feel like I was editing the last podcast. I was like, you know, I could probably do this shit for a fucking living, man. I'm pretty fucking good at it. I was like,
Hey, why not, man?
yeah,
Everyone, you'd have to travel outside the state, but fuck it.
it's fine with me.
Yeah, do it.
It's pretty good at it.
I mean, just know that you're still gonna have to edit our podcast,
Fuck
bitch.
yeah. We're gonna move to California. And,
And that we're not paying you anything, but you know,
it's
hey,
okay.
it'll work.
Are we gonna move to California though?
No.
No.
There's too many
Come
pussies
on,
in
man.
California.
You
We
might.
can- what about-
Austin, Texas?
We could do Texas. Texas?
Austin.
I'm down for
Texas?
Texas.
Austin.
Well, yeah. Fuck it.
Maybe
Dude,
not
that's
Austin.
where the progress is.
Maybe close to Austin.
Rooster Teeth is
Yeah.
there.
It's also where the wall's gonna be. built.
Huh? It's not where the wall's gonna be, you prick.
It's part of it.
I'm gonna have to fucking walk
I
around.
think
with
that
my
would be Houston.
I'm gonna have to walk around with my goddamn fucking passport all the time. Can I see your papers?
You could just wear that sombrero.
I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, let me see your paperwork.
That's a really good accent you got there, sir.
You could just wear that sombrero from upstairs.
Oh my god.
Be like, no habla español.
Say Ricky Ricardo Rexes.
Ricky Ricardo Rexes.
Oh, what was that? Get him, Felipe. I got you. Okay, sorry, you have to leave with me. You can't be here.
Oh man, hey Joe, I feel like you're missing something right now.
What am I missing?
Aren't you supposed to be somewhere?
Oh, my improv show?
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. There you go. So is that
Was
what
that supposed to be
happened?
something else?
Huh?
Was this? Were you trying to
No,
get
that.
something? Okay.
No, I wasn't. I was legitimately
Oh, okay, cool.
like, wasn't Joe supposed to be somewhere today?
Well, he was at work though.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. Sure. Nick called me and he's like, "Hey," he didn't call me. He texted me. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Are you recording the podcast?" And I was like, "Oh shit, Nick's gonna want to come to the podcast this week." And I was like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, dang, I was gonna tell you to come see my improv show," and I wanted to be like, "Nah."
We got one next week too. So if you,
fuck. Wait, you do?
yeah, we have 2 in a row.
Oh fuck! Fuck him!
We rolling, man.
He fucking baited me, that bitch.
He baited. Oh, did you tell him you're free next Saturday?
No, I told him we should hang out next weekend.
Oh,
I said
got you.
we can hang out next weekend. I was like, I can tell Tom and see if he wants to come. And he's like, yeah, man, tell Tom and we can hang out at my place. Fuck him.
Well, maybe it's gonna be in the afternoon.
Maybe he'll probably still ask you.
Right, he's gonna ask us to come.
I'll be like, hey, I gotta work. Don't you work 7 to 3 Monday through Friday? Yeah, they wanted me to come in and work second shift today.
Oh, shoot. Joe, I have to talk to you about my obsession with Skyrim at the moment. Because I played when Tom was here.
You're screwed.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking fun. The game is amazing. It's just like Dungeons and Dragons, but not.
Yeah.
Because I was telling him, I was like, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, you're gonna like Skyrim. But Skyrim is not Dungeons and Dragons.
It's like if I gave you a box and that's your world, as opposed to Dungeons and Dragons. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
No, you can't. Not with Carlo.
Excuse me, asshole.
Motherfucker, he let you have sex with a god. I don't think there's a game that does that.
Speaking of which, I was telling him, if you guys want to plop those characters that you made
yes
into my campaign,
All right,
and replace them with the ones you can.
Oh, okay. I won't replace it.
Maybe we can switch them.
And we can switch them. We can't say the names of some of these characters that we made because it's very. Can I just say we got very racist? It was a very small racism, and then like after a second, it dipped down into like really racist.
You know, have you guys ever seen a Christmas Story? You know how at the end of the movie they're at the Chinese restaurant and they're singing the Christmas song and they're like, "Fa ra 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 ra." That was Carlo like the whole time he was talking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
God dang it.
Oh shit!
Are you lying?
I think that was literally the best session that we have ever had.
Played of Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh,
and that's all. That's all we're in. That was the Dungeons and Dragons.
That's our
segment of
Dungeons
this
and
podcast.
That's our Dungeons and Dragons segment. But yeah, hey, if you guys don't have anything to do this next Saturday, just come see our show.
Oh yeah. Oh, what is it?
It's gonna be.
This is coming. And this is not coming out the time. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not gonna be coming out of that time.
And by the time this episode's out, that show already passed.
But if you ever want to see Joe on stage improving, you can always go to rareformimprov.com or Google it, and we have a website with all our
Bitch,
shows.
did I say you could drop a...
And if you ever want to see Joe naked, just go on Google and type in Joe and his last name, and then there you go. There's some new
Joe,
pics.
and then his last name, and then BBC.
Yeah. BBC. Are you saying I have a big black cock?
I don't know.
No, we're saying that you take big black cock.
Dude, I love big back cocks.
Let's talk about your eye for a second.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, so fuck you guys, but this is really fucking hilarious. So,
That was very metrosexual of you. Oh my god.
I've had a couple of drinks already. What can I say? So I went to the doctors, and they finally figured out like what was wrong with my eye. I have iris. Something happened. It got hit or whatever. I don't know how.
Everyone has an iris. What do you have?
No, it's what it's called. Iris. It's called iris.
An iris is what
Are
you
you
have
sure
in
that
your
they
eye.
didn't say, are you part of ISIS?
Or is it iris? It's something like iris and then
Iritis or something
Iritis.
like-
That's
yeah,
what it is.
something
My
like
bad. I'm
You
a little
sent it to
tipsy
me.
now. I have a.
Bro, you had
A little
one beer.
tipsy. What the fuck?
I don't know. Fuck it. I had 2. Anyways, I'm a little lightweight. I haven't eaten anything today.
Dude,
You work at a place that makes
hold
sandwiches.
on. Real quick, can we just say it? If that eye doctor had a comedic bone in his body, could you just imagine if he was like, are you part of ISIS? And you're like, did you just ask if I was a part of ISIS? No, I said there's something wrong with your iris.
I would go to him only. I'd be like, "You're gonna see me very often."
No, if
Because that was
if
amazing.
that doctor had any sense of humor, he'd be like, So you and your boyfriend need to relax.
No, but okay, so that goes with that. So he gave me an eye drop, and like I'm not really good at putting eye drops in. So you have to like the surgeon to shake it really well and then put it in your eye. So like,
is that what you did when it happened to your eye?
okay,
Let him finish the story.
So, like I said, I'm not really good at putting that shit in my eye. So like, I'm trying to put it in my eye and then go in and like look. And
Joe, they say you're supposed to close your eyes before it happens.
No, I closed it and then I opened it and then there was like. It was white, and I was like, did these motherfuckers give me cum? Because literally every time I use it now, I'm shaking a dick and literally putting it directly in my eye, and it's coming in my eye.
So you're reliving what happened initially.
Yeah, dude, Jerome shouldn't have fucking done that, man. He got too
So
close.
can we just say something? So we went and looked at tuxes today for Carlo's wedding.
Yeah.
The first store that we go into, the guy, we walk up and he's like, oh, when's your wedding? We were like, I looked at him and I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting married pretty soon.
Did you put your hand in his pocket?
No, dude, you should have seen the look on this dude's face when I said
He's
this
like,
to him.
oh, to each their own. And I was like, shut up, no, we're not. And then the guy goes, so who's the groom? And then Tom goes, nice to meet you, and shakes the guy's hand. I was like, shut the fuck up, I'm the groom.
I was still thinking like gay joke wise.
Yeah.
When he was like, who's the groom? Oh, I am.
We don't want to put a label on what we are.
Dude,
God damn it.
the look on this dude's face, it looked like he was like, oh god, I don't know what to say to this.
I think the only way you could have taken that a little further is if you would have like taken out his pocket like this and be like, we've met for like how long we were in prison?
You know, and the funny thing is, and then we drove to,
or just like hold his hand.
we drove someplace else, right? Some other tuxedo place.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the name of it. Whatever, doesn't matter. And
we don't want to plug them anymore.
yeah, fuck those guys. They were assholes. We were talking to one, like we'll go up to an associate, and I start explaining everything, and the guy's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to point you over to rental for that because they would be the ones to help you with it. And then some guy comes up and he's like, hey, go help these people instead. And we're standing there. He's like, oh, sorry guys, they've been standing around longer. And I was like, okay. He's like, so he's got to help them first. I'm like, you do realize, in my mind, I was like, he's been fucking talking to us, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just go up to a group of people and go, oh yeah, hey, sorry, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck these guys. You gotta go. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
So then at the second place, there was a point where she was like, oh, what's the occasion? And Carlos said, I'm getting married.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I thought that he said we're getting married. And I was like, we are not getting married. And then he's like, I said I'm. Why do you keep going back to the gay joke?
You had to go full in. You had to be like, yes, we are getting married.
Yeah, I couldn't even help it. I
Yeah.
couldn't help it. Like that first guy, he just had like that. He had that face where I'm like, I could get this motherfucker with it. Like he's like in his 40s or 50s, and you're like, he's not okay with gay people yet.
You know what's crazy? He told us that he's been a manager for so long, and
that he probably rented our
yeah.
tuxes to us for prom.
Yeah, he was like, when did you go to prom? And we're like, oh, 2011. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I was a manager at that store, so I probably rented your tuxes out for you guys. I should be the one that feels old. Because some kid came in, and he came in to pick up his stuff, and Tom's like, damn, I feel old.
He was like, I'm a sophomore. It's winter formal. I'm like, God, motherfucker,
Yeah,
you make
Tom's
me
like,
feel old.
yeah, he's like, I feel old. And the guy's like, wait, when was your prom? And we're like, oh, like 8 years ago in 2011. He's like, I was a supervisor at this store then, so I probably helped you guys out with your prom stuff.
Do you think that was a moment in his life where he was just trying to explain how depressed he was?
I feel like that
he was like, I've worked at this fucking place for that long. I've worked at this fucking place for that long that I'm selling a wedding tuxedo to somebody who I sold a prom tuxedo to. Fuck my life.
he just pours out. He's like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Carlo. I've been giving you tuxes since you were 8. What? This is your portfolio. I can't believe that now I get to see this motherfucker get married. I'm gonna give you a discount. If you can give me a gun or some pills, that'd be great, bro.
he's like, I want you to grow up. I remember when you came here.
I'm also a felon, so I can't buy a gun, and that's the reason why I'm asking you.
This is the only job I could get. They couldn't get me anywhere else.
Dude, it was just honestly, it was probably one of my favorite moments besides the one time that I went to K Jewelers with one of my friends, and I walked in, and we were just looking, and they're like, oh, are you guys looking for something? And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for an engagement ring for him. And they were like, what?
Oh my
What?
God! That just reminded me of something so great, so fantastic. So, John, Joe, Mike, Ashley, and I are hanging out.
Okay.
And
Oh, you tell them. Okay.
I think have I told this story on the podcast?
I feel like you have.
I don't
but
think so.
you know
because
what?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it
doesn't matter.
So either way, so we're sitting there at the food court eating food and something, and some lady comes up to John and she's like, "I am so sorry, but I just wanted to say to you that your hair is fantastic. It's beautiful. Like we couldn't stop looking. We wanted to just come and say something." And then John is sitting in front of Ashley, so she's like, and she looks at Ashley, she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make." And Ashley's like, "No, he's," and then she points to me, she's like, "He's mine." And I'm like, "Yeah," and then I point to him and Mike or him and Joe.
It was
and I'm
me
like,
and Joe.
Yeah,
Mike wasn't there.
Yeah, okay. So and then I point to John and Joe, and I'm like, "No, they're together." The lady goes, "Oh, to each their own."
It was funny because he did
and then she walks
Yeah,
away, and then John didn't understand.
Yeah.
Like, he's like Christian and he doesn't get it, and he sat there, and then I told him, and he's like, "Why would you do that?"
It was funny because like I was like midway like listening to them, but I wasn't because I was eating. So I was like eating, and then I hear him kind of go like, "But they," and I'm like I didn't like register it, so I looked up and I was like, I started laughing at her.
And Joe does this thing where, there's no offense to you,
No,
but
I
he
do
does this
it.
thing where like, if he doesn't hear it, he just nods his head up
Yeah.
and down.
Yeah.
I disagree with it.
So he just fucking agreed
Yeah.
to this lady, as I said, John and Joe are dating, and he's like, "Uh-huh."
I had some big ass eyes going because I was eating that Chinese food and I was loving it. I was like,
You're like, some young guy is just about as good as this food that I'm eating.
You know, if
right
you really
now.
think about it, she was racist. She was like, "There's no way that she should be with a Hispanic guy."
She should be with a Hispanic guy?
Ashley, because her first thought, if you think about it, like if you see 4 people at a table and you see a girl right next to some guy,
Bro, I don't
or
look that
across.
Hispanic.
Well, first off, if I met John for the first time, I would think that he's Hispanic a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because of the facial hair.
1 sec.
Facial hair and long hair. No, but anyways, I really would think that he's Hispanic initially.
I mean, he's if I'm right, he's got some Middle Eastern in him.
Bro, he's white, so that means that he's got everything. He might be 10% Mexican like that bitch that we knew.
What?
Dude, you know what's funny as shit?
What?
The maid of honor, the
Oh,
ex
okay.
maid of honor.
All right.
You know what's funny as shit? I'll say this one last thing about that. So I have a whole bunch of fucking medication I'm on now. Like they have me on 3 eye drops. They gave me antibiotics.
2 dicks a day.
2 dicks a day and some Motrin, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Motrin?
Motrin. And like I wanted to do a bit. I wanted to lay it all out on Snapchat and then it reminds me of someone I used to know.
Hold on. Did you just say that they put you on Motrin?
I don't know what it's called.
Isn't Motrin for like period cramps?
No, it's for pain.
It's for pain.
I think it's for pain.
I thought it was for
I
period
think it's like I
cramps.
thought it was for kids though.
Look-
No, my brother. Is it like a liquid to drink?
No, it's pills.
Oh,
I gotta take it when I'm
'Cause-
eating something.
when you're eating.
Yeah, like dick. Yeah, you were gonna fucking say that, weren't you? You were gonna fucking say it, you little jackass.
Because Motrin. I think my brothers take Motrin.
I'm pretty sure Nicole takes it when she's on her period. So
You want me to pull over the bottle? Maybe we could.
No, you're
figure
good.
this out. Okay, good.
I'm about to look it up.
Anyways,
It's okay. Maybe have a period. Fuck it.
yeah, sure.
Maybe
Why
I'm a
not?
trans or something.
You probably also have. I mean, if that's the case.
Oh no,
you know,
it's for mild to severe pain.
There we go.
yeah.
See,
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
you were gonna say I was a hermaphrodite.
No, I wasn't gonna.
What?
answer you. Hey, is it okay if we talk about your job?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about.
Okay,
it, man.
Joe's working at Subway right now,
Yeah.
and so let me just tell you this. I texted Joe in the morning after I got out of cardio, and I said, "Hey Joe, are you working today?" And he sends me messages like, "Yeah, but not till later." I said, "Hey, are you at work?" And he said, "No, I don't work till." I was like, "Oh, what time do you work?" He's like 5. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck, 5 o'clock? So that means he probably works 5 to 10 or something like that. And I was like, what time till? He's like 8 o'clock. I was like, that is a weird ass fucking shift.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Subway. Fuck it. I'm gonna get myself a sandwich or a salad or something. So I go to Subway, and then this fucking kid that is very annoying, that does not like Michael, and that Michael does not like, and Joe does not like, and I do not like. He's sitting there waiting to leave or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, so I'm sitting there. Standing there in line, I should say. And he looks, and I'm just standing there. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Oh, Joe should be here in a little bit." I was like, hold up, go back. What? He's like, "Joe should be here." I was like, "No, Joe told me he works 5 to 8. And because he's my friend, I believed him. Because he's not a piece of crap that would lie to me about something like that, right?"
Can we just pause for a second? Can I actually say that I could just image you like standing in line and he's like, "Oh yeah, Joe should be here in a little bit," and like you slowly walk back and put your elbow on the table and put your fist on your cheek and you're like, "What was that?"
You know, it's funny that you say that because I kind of did. And then there was somebody behind me and they're like, "Are you still in line?" I was like, "No, you can go ahead." And I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, he's supposed to work 1 to 5. And I'm like, "Oh, no shit," because he told me something else. And then I messaged Joe. I was like, "Hey, man, they say you work here. You're working at like 12 to 5 or something like that." And he's like, "Nah, man, that's wrong." I'm like, "Okay, whatever, man, that's fine." And I'm like, "I'm going to wait here." So I sit down. And people keep asking me if I'm in line. I was like, "No, you can go ahead." And I'm like, they're stewing. I was like, this motherfucking lied to me. Okay. All right. And then this fucking Wendell kid's talking to me. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be here with this kid for another fucking 30 minutes. And that's even... And the thing is, like, the kid's like, "Yeah, see?" And then he fucking pulls up his phone and shows me the schedule.
What a bitch!
Yeah.
God dang it!
I was like...
What a bitch!
I was like,
You
that
should have taken a picture of it, and then so this way you knew every day that he worked this week.
Oh, that would have been great. And then I was like, "All right, man, I'm going to come back later." I was like, I got home, and I called Tom, and I was like, "I'm being petty as fuck." He's like, "Why?" I was like, "Because Joe told me he doesn't work 5 to 8, but then that kid told me that he works 1 to, or 12 to 5. 12 to 5 or something." So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to eat, and I'm going to go back there and have Joe make me a sub. That's how petty I'm going to be right now.
So then both of us went up
Yeah,
there.
I know. So I was like, "So if you want to join me."
And then all of a sudden we're like, I thought that he was supposed to work at 12, and it was like 12:45 and Joe walks in. And it was funny because you sent him a message while we're in line.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, man, I'm not supposed to be there till 5.
I know, you fucking liar.
And then, like, we turn around and we just see him walk in. We're like,
Yeah.
And then the best part is immediately after that, the second that the girl saw him walk in and he got back behind the counter, she quit and he had to make our sandwiches anyways.
She legitimately quit. She's like, "Do you want to take them?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And it was us. So, like, luck had it that we walked up, she got our fucking bread, and then she's like, "I'm fucking done taking care of people." And he had to make our subs, which, you know, he was okay at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was very sad that I had to make your sub. I thought I had the perfect freaking plan. Because I was like, I'll say 5. So if he's trying to fuck with me and get a sandwich out of me, he gonna come there at 5 and be like, "Deuces, bitch, I'm out." I know.
Yeah, but then you ended up being there till like 8 anyways.
Yeah, man. Karma's a bitch.
Hey, you made more money, bro.
I did.
You gotta think about it that way,
I
right?
did. I stayed till 9 basically. Because it was funny because they want us to clock out and then take out the trash, right? And I was like,
no.
no,
Fuck that. You should
fuck
not do
you.
that because
Yeah, I
they're
didn't.
paying you for it.
I didn't. I was like, no, fuck that. I worked by myself. I had to make all these sandwiches. I'm gonna take out this trash. I'm gonna take my damn time. I'm gonna take a piss too while I'm at it. Fuck it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
you should not be clocking out and then taking out their
No.
trash.
That's what they tell you to do though, and I'm like, that doesn't sound
That
right.
place is sleazy as fuck, bro.
Nah, man, F that.
But as
Hey, make sure that you punch out and finish the rest of your work, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
No, fuck
as
that.
as Joe was making our sandwich, the girl comes up and she's like,
I quit.
"Hey, do you want more hours?" And Joe's like, yeah, sure." And she's like, "'Cause I just quit." And he goes, "What?" And she's like, "I've been having a bad day and I'm not taking no fucking sass from no customers." I'm like, you fucking seem like a person that's been sliding through life a little too easy, bitch. You're gonna fucking get a slap in the face one of these days. She's like, "My kid's in the hospital and like, I don't need no sass from no fucking customers or anything like that." And I'm like, oh wow, this girl's weird.
Well, and the best part was after, because you were busy with that other customer, she like came up. Okay, so if I ever quit a job, I'm out. Like,
Yeah, dude.
peace. See
kept
you later.
working.
So after you're dealing with that other customer and you didn't have a knife initially, and Carlos' sub is still up there, and she comes over and she's like,
Yeah, you're a piece of shit for that, by the way.
and she's like, "Is this still the tuna?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "What are you waiting for?" He's like, "I just need it cut." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she cuts his sub after she quit. You know what I would have done? I would have been like, "Oh, is this your tuna?" "Yeah." "Oh, well, why is it still up here?" "I'm just waiting for it to be cut." "Cut it yourself, bitch! See ya!"
I was Joe, I was like this close to going around, smacking your hand and making that fucking guy sub because you were taking so long. And you fucking fucked me in the tuna, by the way.
Why?
Fucked me on the tuna because I see how you made that guy steak sub. You like fucking took this big ass dip and there was this mountain of fucking steak and you poured it on.
The scoops.
I know, and then when you did a scoop of mine, you grab the scoop of the tuna, and it's like a fucking ice cream scoop, and then you, like, cut it with the fucking lid, essentially. Like, you evened it out, and then you, like, scoop, and then you, like, poured more, and then you evened it out, and then, like, with, like, essentially, like, a blade, you know, like, you even out something that's got a mound.
I did it. I know what I did.
Out, and I was like, this fucking bitch,
Hey, man, you gotta talk to Subway, not me, bro. I would have just given it to you.
You know,
They trained me that way.
Fuck you.
Dude, you know what's funny that you say that? So at one point, she was still like, the girl who quit was still like trying. I get what she was doing. She was like, "I'm quitting, but I'm gonna still get some of the shit that I was supposed to do, so he's not like overwhelmed." I was like, "Thank you," but like, I was like, because I wasn't gonna get it done, because bro, it was nonstop sandwiches for me. But like I was doing this like other ladies. It got to the point where I had to do this other lady's order. She had 5 sandwiches, and so like I'm putting on the veggies. And, like, initially, I thought this was a compliment. Like, "Oh, okay, thank you." But I guess it was, like, a dish. She was like, "Oh, wow, you must have been trained by corporate." And I was like, "Why do you say that?" It's like, "Because you're just sprinkling on those veggies." And I'm like, I mean, like,
not
bitch.
wrong.
I was like, "Bitch, I'm sorry. That's what the fuck they told me to do. That's how they trained me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trained a specific way. What do you want? You could ask for more." Like, my mom, like, "You could have asked for more. Why are you complaining and shit?" It was funny, though, because I'm really bad at wrapping the paper. So, like, I was wrapping them, and, like, a lot of them had, like, one side's open, and that's that was sticking out of the bag, and she's like, "Look at this!" And I was like, "I can rewrap it for you." He's like, "No, I'm not coming here again." I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, "Bitch, you don't have to. You always fucking fat, so maybe go eat something else, bitch."
A trick with the wrap, and I'll just tell you this, it's about, like, what I do is I grab, this is fucking weird, Subway talk right now for some reason.
If you ever work at Subway.
I so let's say this is the paper.
Yeah.
I put it at kind of at the edge.
Okay.
And then I put like a piece of the paper on here. So it's like super tight. And then I like fold it.
Okay.
So like the sandwich is kind of like almost to the edge.
Okay.
And then I
It's
have
just
enough,
like a little tip.
no, like good enough so you can go onto the top of the bread. And then I start wrapping it. And then like I still remember it. That's a McDonald's trick. As bad as it sounds, McDonald's taught me how to wrap shit.
Yeah, it didn't teach you how to wrap Christmas presents, so.
No, I don't wrap Christmas presents. I'm not supposed to. I have my. Don't worry, I have my corporate job. I'll go to yoga and yoga it up.
Fuck you, bitch.
But anyways, yeah, that was that. Now that was the Subway portion of the podcast.
Subway person.
You guys watching anything? Anything at all?
Yeah, go ahead.
Been watching Scrubs.
What?
Ooh.
Scrubs
Oh, okay.
again for like the 3rd time.
Tom Segura, right?
Yeah, and Tom Segura. If you guys haven't seen Tom Segura, you need to check him out. He has like 3 Netflix specials. Dude, I'm not trying to plug this motherfucker, but I about pissed my pants last night watching him.
Isn't he coming up here?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he is.
He also has a podcast too. It's called Your Mom's House.
Well, yeah. Let's not plug.
Dude, it's funny. It's funny. No, it's fucking hilarious. He's one of those guys where like he just doesn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, Tom Segura. What podcast was he just on that I heard him and I was like,
Joe Rogan.
Probably Joe Rogan.
Tiger Belly.
Okay.
Yeah. No, dude, it was just funny because, like, in one of his specials, he talks about building a wall around Louisiana. Because he's like, those motherfuckers don't know how to talk. They should be their own separate states. So I don't have to listen to their bullshit. And I guess that he got, like, a lot of fucking, like...
Flack for it?
Yeah. But, dude, it was hilarious.
Anytime you talk shit about a specific... anytime you single out a whole state, that state's going to give you a bunch of flack. And probably the states around it will also give you a bunch of flack.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought...
connected to that. Why would you say that?
But the funny thing is he didn't even mean, like, the whole state. Like, he met a guy in Kentucky who was from Louisiana, and he couldn't understand a fucking word that the guy was saying. So he's like, you know what? They just need to keep those motherfuckers in Louisiana with their southern talk because I don't need that bullshit.
That reminded me. So, like, because we started doing fantasy football, I got really heavy into, like, looking up shit. Like, I initially just got really heavy into looking up football stuff, and then, like, it was around the time that the Browns were drafting. So, like, I was watching their, like, draft and whatnot.
Cried a little?
No, they did last year they did a pretty good job. But they drafted a cornerback. At, like,
Did they?
They did.
I mean,
For
they
the
went
Browns?
0-16, so...
But I mean, is it really all their fault? Let's not. If we get too much in this, we have like a whole podcast.
They did all right last year. They only went 0-16.
But like, they did fine in the draft. They just fucked it up in other ways. But like so like when you draft somebody, like the people, like the news reporters in that area, like talk to the person and whatnot, and they drafted this cornerback like in the 4th or 5th round, and he's like from a southern state. And dude, like, he is like, this is the way he talks, like, man, you know what I was saying, man, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, there's no fucking way they heard him. So, like, they would ask him questions like, so how does it feel? Like, oh, I feel like really great to be a part of the team, and I'm not going to be like that right now. And I was like, what? And they're like, that sounds really amazing, yeah. And, like, his fucking interview was short as shit. Like, everyone else had, like, 2 or 3 minutes, and his was, like, a minute.
Dude, that's literally the only way that you could talk to somebody with that thick of an accent.
Yeah.
Because you just have to be like, oh, yeah, that's great. Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. I'm just going to agree with you.
And hopefully that if I said yes, I don't get stabbed or killed.
Meanwhile, he's probably like, yeah, my mother just passed away, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, yeah, that's great, man. We should grab a beer sometime. Have a good one.
Hey, listen to this. I don't know. Darren just shared it on Facebook for some reason, and I happened to see it when I was checking out the Designated Drinkers page. Mm-hmm. But it's just a bunch of it says shower thoughts. B23, marry a hot chick cougar whose husband died. Rebound sex was cray. She has a daughter my age. My single dad thinks my wife's daughter is a fox. What the fuck, Dad? They date for a few months and get married. My stepdaughter is now my stepmother. My father is my son-in-law. Have kids with cougar wife. Dad has a kid with stepdaughter. My baby becomes a brother-in-law to Dad. My baby is now my uncle. My dad's kid is my sister, and my stepdaughter's baby, thus my grandchild. My wife is my stepmother's mother, who is now a grandma to my new half-sibling. I am married to my grandma. I am my own grandpa.
What the fuck?
I don't know. He just shared it, and I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't even understand half the shit that just came out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, rewind.
Jesus Christ.
Could we just say for a minute, because he didn't listen to the podcast, he's a bitch. He puts a lot of, like, okay, funny shit, and he don't fucking post it to the fucking podcast.
The page, you mean?
Yeah, he didn't post it to the fucking page. He's a bitch.
Yeah, he doesn't post anything to the page.
He's a
Because he
bitch.
does post some shit, some funny shit.
He does.
Some of the
He
shit
does.
he posts is a little, like, I want to be like, Darian, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Like, some things you keep that shit to yourself. You post some shit that, like, it's your own opinion, that's fine. But, like, he'll post that shit, and I'm like, how's that not on our podcast, asshole? Like, what the fudge, man?
Yeah, the podcast
What the
page.
fudge? You need to stop watching that little kid Scarface play.
Oh, yeah, we paused and we didn't even talk about it. It was really funny.
What the fudge, man?
The fudge, man.
Oh, man. I'm tired. I need a nap.
I'm pretty tired,
I need a
too.
little nap.
Really?
You want a nap?
Man, you barely work. Shut up.
No, I had to take a medication that gets me drowsy.
Did you?
Does it really?
You probably shouldn't be drinking while on
I
medication.
go, fuck,
You
whatever.
should probably not be drinking.
We're gonna party tonight, bitches!
Definitely not.
It's
No.
eye medication. It's different.
Some of the
How is it different?
It's going to my eye. I mean,
some of the medications, it like kills the effect of it.
Yeah.
Hope I don't die.
You might die. If you die, at least die outside, not in my house.
If you feel like you're gonna die, just go in the backyard.
If I start feeling like I'm gonna die, I'm gonna like take off my pants and then like go like mid masturbation.
What the fuck?
And then have my tongue out.
Wait.
No, you have to go after you finish.
You're gonna pull your. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pull your pants down and commit masturbation.
Yeah. Just like that.
What does
like
that
you said.
even mean?
You know what that means, baby. All girls.
Commit masturbation. I'm gonna commit masturbation to you, bitch. Get over here.
You about to get this milk, girl.
Are you Louis C.K. now? Is that
Yeah.
your thing?
I'm gonna lock that door over there and make you guys stay in this room.
Whatever you do, just don't do it while I'm on the phone with you because then I'll have to stay on the phone for like 2 hours.
You know, Tom does this thing where he takes a shit and talks to you on the phone.
Yep.
Wait, hold up! Don't make that fucking face. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I do it
that
too.
shit too.
Why the fuck did you bring it up that way then?
Dude, sometimes it's the best time to talk to somebody.
It's great when he calls because this is like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm taking a shit. You don't even know it.
I mean, you're not busy.
Oh, fuck you! Ah, gross.
You know what's funny is that every single time that Nicole calls me, either I'm taking a shit or I'm about to pee. Like, anytime that she calls me, it's weird. Like, I'll walk into the bathroom and she'll, like, ring, ring. I'm like, what the fuck? I pick up the phone. I'm like, what? She's like, God, no hello or nothing. I'm like, I'm trying to take a piss. Every time you call me, I'm about to take a piss. She's like, well, why do you answer? I'm like, because if I don't answer, then you're going to text me and say, why didn't you answer? Why didn't you answer?
Sick cycle.
Bitch, I'm taking a pee.
How many
How many little girls?
battleground games arena games do you think are going to be out there?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think with the success of like
PUBG
and
Fuck PUBG.
and Fortnite and shit like that, I think that a bunch of them are going to start coming up now.
There's already a bunch of them now. There's one called Rules of Survival.
I don't get these. I don't get these type of games. You guys like these type of games?
No, I deleted Fortnite.
I'm not into it. Like, I actually haven't given Fortnite a play.
I didn't
But then
like it.
I'm into Call of Duty because I can keep coming back to life.
So you've tried Fortnite? I mean, PUBG.
Nope, I
You
haven't
tried
tried
PUBG?
either.
No, I tried Fortnite and I played it for like an hour and I immediately deleted it after I got done playing it.
Okay.
Because it was like, yeah, this is garbage. I don't like it.
I don't like those games, man. I'm a good old fashioned I'll play. I don't mind. I know I'd suck. I don't mind playing shooters with friends.
Really? You
Yeah.
know what you should do?
Yeah, what?
Is
Get
you
Call of
should
Duty.
go get Call of Duty.
Dude, first paycheck you get,
Yeah.
get Call of Duty.
We'll see.
Because
Like,
we're about to
spend-
get the DLC, so we're going to be playing it even more.
Spend $100 on Call of Duty. Because you should buy Call of
Motherfucker,
Duty.
what else you got to buy?
I gotta save up money for his wedding,
Yeah.
and I gotta give my mom
this
money.
This is part of the wedding.
Yeah, bitch, hold up. Get Call of Duty and then start saving money for my wedding. I'd give
The
you
wedding's
permission.
in September, bitch.
got some time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna splurge then. Fuck
Fucking
it.
February.
Yeah. No, don't splurge too much. Splurge on Call of Duty.
Yo,
and
I'm gonna
the-
splurge my whole.
Splurge on Call of Duty and then the DLC and then stop.
So the whole. I mean, I'm gonna still buy Dragon's Dogma, but I have that gift card, so it's only gonna cost like $5.
Fucking.
Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, I want to get that. Yeah, play that game.
Don't get Dragon's Dogma.
I thought you said it was a good game.
It's an okay game.
Dude,
I heard it's a really good game.
fucking Joe's gonna
Oh,
show
dude,
up.
Don't do it. Trust me.
Dude,
don't.
dude. Okay, so speaking of Dragon's Dogma, do you remember the game I showed you? That Elix game?
Yes.
You gonna talk about it right now?
Wait.
No,
Okay.
I was gonna say
Okay.
after Joe's first paycheck, he's just gonna come in here and he's be like, "Yo, bro, I bought my tux for your wedding," and then you're gonna be like, "What?" And he just walks in like this bright purple fucking tuxedo. He's like, "Dude, now I don't gotta rent one, bro."
It's so much cheaper in the long run. Think
Wouldn't
about the weddings I'm gonna have to be at.
Wouldn't it be baller as shit if I came in with the masks like get up for like when he goes to the nightclub?
Oh, the all yellow suit.
With that big ass hat. I just come in here like, don't I look fucking legit?
No, don't do that. just buy Call of Duty.
Okay, I'll
in
buy
the DLC.
Yeah, man. Buy Call of Duty. It's
So,
legit.
So
we-
Call of Duty and the DLC is $100.
I don't know.
Oh, so the game itself, I think, is $60, and
Okay.
the DLC, it's 4 DLC packs
Okay.
that haven't come out yet.
Okay.
But the DLC is $50.
Okay, so yeah,
And so it's $20 a pack.
So
And
you-
50, so you're essentially saving yourself like
$30 in the long run.
Okay. If I get a specific, if I get the pack, if I just get the whole the game and the packs. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, the whole the DLC pack instead of the
because the game okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we've been playing the same maps over and over again.
And we keep playing.
Yeah, so once the DLC comes out, we'll probably be playing it for a while.
How many maps are there?
I mean, once Tom leaves, it's only a couple. Once Tom leaves, if you want to play with, because we can do 2-player.
Once I leave?
I'm saying you're gonna go home. You're gonna get on your Xbox, and we're gonna play Call of Duty at the same time.
I don't want to go home.
Oh, okay, then don't go home.
Who wants to stay here? We'll spend it. Yeah.
Hang out.
I'm a big kid now.
Oh my god. So, speaking of Call of Duty, I hate you. Because you fucking put me back in a Jerome the Gay Thug's life. I have not fucking stopped at least watching one YouTube video of this guy, dude. It's just fucking nonstop. For any of you guys who have never seen Jerome the Gay Thug.
Here's a clip right now.
Yo, 2 things I love is Justin Bieber and your ass, nigga. What's up with you? Look, you may think I'm gay, but I ain't gay, nigga. There's a big difference between being optimistic and being gay, nigga. There's opportunities for being gay, but I ain't really gay. Because I ain't really gay, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna suck that dick.
Are you bisexual? Is that what you're telling us?
That's gay, nigga. I don't deal with that.
So what exactly are you?
I guess I'm open-minded if I can be real with you. I ain't gay, but I will suck a nigga's dick.
Yeah, you're gay.
Look, if you say that, if you keep talking to me like that, dog, I promise you will get your dick sucked, dog. I'm gonna put it in a bowl of salad, toss it around, and suck that dick. Look, he can call me gay all he wants, but you know he gonna get his ass beat, then his toes sucked. Cause I don't play that shit. I'll suck your toes, dog, and make you think I ain't gay, but I ain't gay. Cause if I ain't gay, then I ain't gay. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Well, your name's breaded chicken, so I thought you were black.
I ain't black, nigga. I'm Asian. A little Asian boy. Yo, look, real shit. Ling Ming Sing, Hong Ting Long Ming. I'ma suck that dick.
Oh.
Okay.
You could just.
So we're gonna do that.
You could superimpose a little
just a little snippet.
Like when he says, "Let me suck that dick, Ling Ling."
Okay.
Ling Ling Yao Ming.
Oh my god, dude! He did one. He was playing Jason. And it was funny as shit. I gotta show you guys later, but it was just funny as shit because so you know how Jason has this waiting room, and so they're all waiting, and the guy's like, "Are you 40?" Because of his deep ass voice. He's like, "No, man, I'm 13." And then immediately start cracking up, and he does that thing that he always does where he picks one guy, and he's like, "This is gonna be the guy I'm gonna fuck." So he's like, "Oh, Octavius Rex, you sound pretty sexy, my motherfucker. How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm married." I was like, "Hey, man, I don't mean no shit. I'll still suck your dick." He's like, "No homo though," and he's like, "That's gay, bro." I was like, "No, I ain't gay."
No, bro, I said no homo, so he ain't gay.
He does this thing now because we're in the 2018s. You know how they have VR and they have I guess they have these VR games.
Oh my god, you're talking about the community VR?
Yeah.
Oh my fuck,
dude,
those are hilarious. I watch a bunch of them.
He gets on the VRs and he picks a girl. I think he picks a girl character. You can't see their VR, so he'll go in and he'll be like, "Hey, yo, man, you look sexy as shit, bro. You wanna? Hey, I'm gonna take it." He takes them over a specific area. He's like, "Hey, yo, man. I don't know you that well. Can you fuck me and shit?" And he'll be like, "Oh shit, that nigga's so good."
Oh my god!
And he'll wait till they get into groups and be like, "Oh shit, we having an orgy and shit, my motherfucker."
It's not that one, but I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos of the VR thing, and it was a bunch of clips of a bunch of people, and this guy's talking to this girl, and he's like, "Wait, are you black in IRL, which is in real life?" And she's like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Well, I don't meet a lot of people that are black in black IRL, which is really cool because I'm also black." And then this dude comes up, and he's got a Black Knight from
Arthur.
Yeah, from
Monty Python.
Monty Python's
Holy Grail.
Yeah. So he's got a Black Knight outfit on, and he comes up to them. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm also a Black Knight." And they're like, "Aha, very funny." He's like, "I have black armor and a black sword." And they're like, "Okay, cool. Anyways, we're talking." He's like, "And I have black armor." Because the whole, it's funny. You gotta watch it. Fuck off.
No, it's funny. I got what you were doing.
Fuck you. Okay? You guys have been boring me for the last 30 minutes. It's my turn.
Boring you?
Boring you? You've been talking about this whole time.
Speaking
of black people,
there was a couple.
Oh
of
my
minutes.
god!
Are you guys gonna see Black Panther?
Oh.
Bro, I was just talking to him about it.
What the hell kind of transition was that, Joe? Speaking of black people,
I mean, it's not a bad one.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be something funny.
I want to go see it. Maybe we could do like a weekend, one of these weekend dates. We can go watch it in like the morning when it'll be cheaper.
That's
good
fine.
with me.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm off Monday. If you
Fuck
guys
you.
Go
No,
see
I'm
it.
not off Monday.
Ah, sorry.
Wait, in the
Oh,
morning?
Working man.
Woo!
Fuck you, bitch.
I fucking work, bitch.
Do you?
Just don't have to work this Monday.
Do you work? Because I feel like you go to work and then you just do yoga and shit.
Tom, you're making this really hard for us. I mean, he gets to work, get paid, and do yoga. Like,
It's bullshit.
I mean, hey man, you smart enough, and you get the
Nothing to do with
bitches.
smart.
I just work at a really good company. He's right. It does nothing to do with smarts.
I mean, but
I
can
work
you
at a
do?
great
You
company.
can't do the stuff that he does with computers, right? He can't do the same things you do with computers unless he took classes.
I guess.
I'll tell you what, man. I could go into that bitch and smack my dick on the fucking computer all day long. Guess what? That's what Carla does.
I do a little more.
You rub your junk on it.
I usually finish. Okay.
Okay.
You're just like, oh, what's wrong with your computer? Never mind, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna rub my nuts on it. It normally works.
Let's see how.
You know, there is a thing that you're saying that's kind of true. So when I walk in, it all of a sudden starts working, and I call it IT magic.
Okay.
They're like, oh, it's working now. Oh, it happened. She's like, well, I want it to not work so I could show you. Well, it's not IT magic. Sorry, just give it a try a couple more times, and if it works, we'll call it even. See ya. Then I walk out.
See, but in his mind, I'm gonna tell you guys.
Carla's like, fuck yeah, that means I don't gotta do anything.
This is what he does in his mind. He has that Asian racist accent that he did in D&D, and he's like, "Oh, you stupid bitch! I know what you did wrong, but I don't say anything."
That is in no way what I would think or believe, as I am a very good worker for my company.
Ancient Chinese secret. And then you walk away like a Naruto character.
Did I say ancient Chinese secret at one point?
No,
I feel like I might
You
have.
probably did. We got very racist.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It was a very racist Dungeons and Dragons thing.
And you were the one who started it.
I know. I just wanted to play D&D.
No, I mean, you were the one who started the racist shit.
It was not racist. I was just going with the theme. You guys were in feudal Japan.
I'll take this one. I was very racist with my character. My character was
Joe,
probably the most racist.
What was your character's name?
Mi Long Dong, and he was black, Asian. He was black Asian, and I'm not gonna say what he was drinking because it's very racist.
That's not a thing, though. Is there such a thing as black Asian?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I don't think so.
Bro, Angelo's married to one. It's called Filipinos.
Yeah.
Now that was racist.
Do you want me to call him and ask?
You just sounded like a Japanese person right there because they hate Filipinos.
Fucking Filipinos.
And then Korean people hate Japanese people.
I'm about to look it up.
I didn't know that until I saw
And
this
Chinese hate Koreans.
post. So it's like a circle of hate.
I thought Chinese hated Japanese.
It's very
They hate
Lion
Japanese
King.
too.
It's very Lion King.
It's a circle of life, except it's a circle of hate. Oh shit!
I'm looking up black Asian right now. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay, fucking leave
Do
that
they look
alone.
cool?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah. Anyways.
You're fucked. You're fucked up.
Oh, I fucked!
So Black Panther.
People from Pakistan are Asian.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Indians are considered Asian. If you're Indian, you're considered Asian.
Because it's in the continent of Asia.
Indonesia.
Hey, Black Panther. Are you gonna go see it? We should figure out a day.
See. This is my thing, though. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I've heard it's good.
I heard it's okay.
You heard it's okay.
Rob told me he didn't like it, but then Rob didn't like Winter Soldier, I think.
Doesn't he have a pole in that movie?
Oh.
Could you tell me what kind it is?
Oh my god. So is there anybody else in the what is the movie about, anyways? It's just him?
It's about his life, man. It's about him becoming. I don't know if it's about him becoming Black Panther. I don't think so.
Is it after Civil? Is it after
Yes.
Civil War?
I think it's no. I think it's before Civil War. No, it's after Civil War. It's got to be. Because there's some shots for Infinity War in that, aren't they? I don't know.
I don't know.
Damn it! Why can't you just have like a shitty job?
What? Where did that come from?
Because that would be the best title ever.
Carlo has a shitty job? Or our shitty jobs?
No, he's talking about what I accidentally.
Oh! Okay,
I think you might have to pause it for a minute.
You might have to
I can't
pause.
fucking...
You might have in their crowd.
And go.
Oh my god! So, so speaking of sports and everything, dude. So okay, so the Eagles won the Super Bowl. You guys happy? Upset? Happy? Whatever.
Dude, I don't fucking give a shit.
I didn't give a shit. I was like, what? Fuck this shit. Anyways,
I didn't care either.
You said you sent us that video of like, oh, it was you. The whole like the Eagles finally win the Super Bowl and it did like the
before and after where it was like it was if the Eagles lost the Super Bowl and it still showed them rioting and then after winning the Super Bowl and it was the same exact picture.
Didn't that actually happen though? I heard
dude, they fucking destroyed their city. What kind of idiots destroy their own city?
Dude, you know what's funny? Like, so because I really wanted the Vikings to go because I don't like the Eagles at all. Sorry if you're an Eagles fan. No, no disrespect.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know. I like to respect people.
We don't
Anyways,
give a fuck.
so like if you guys saw like the Vikings versus Eagles, they literally had to grease up their like light poles because apparently the last time they went to the Super Bowl, people were like climbing their light poles.
Which didn't stop people, and people were climbing up them, and then somebody took down a whole light pole, brought it down, and then everyone was like, yeah, and then they like started carrying it and then throwing it around. Yeah, man.
I heard they also like ate shit or took shit somewhere.
Yeah, some guy. It was fucking insane, dude. So this guy is standing there and he goes, "I'm gonna eat that shit," and everyone's like, "Woo! Eat the shit!" And he fucking starts eating poop.
What the fuck? I wonder if that's how it's gonna be if we win, like if the Browns win a Super Bowl.
You mean when the Cavs won a championship?
We were very like all I remember was like people honking their horns. That was it.
Yeah, that one. I don't know, man. I think something else happened. Like people got robbed or something. But
no, well, that's not so bad.
That's expected in Cleveland.
Let's think about it this way: robbed and a motherfucker eating shit.
What the fuck?
There's two extremes.
It's polar opposites. Is what he's saying.
You can either rob somebody and go like, "Fuck it, I don't care if I go to jail." The Cavs won. To fuck it, I'm gonna eat this shit that probably got produced by I don't know who.
I think it was a horse shit.
I don't know how
That's disgusting.
How are you so excited about a football game that you like
eat a poop
and destroy your town? You're just like, yeah, that shit gave me extra energy. I'm gonna rip this light post down. Woo!
You know, it's funny that you say that, but like they started tipping people's cars.
Yeah, dude.
To the side, like they started car tipping. That's insane.
That's why I don't like the Eagles. It's ridiculous.
Look. I mean, did they really destroy Philly all that much? It's pretty much still the same as it was before.
I did see this funny thing though.
Can the title of the episode be "Philly's Still the Same"?
So apparently, Will Smith has become an online star now. So he posts videos online, like YouTube videos or some videos or something, or Snapchats or something, and then he posted one of himself with this like, fuck, I just blanked out. He posted a video like, and it was like, ready for the game, and he had a bag, and then he opens it, and then it's like got Philly stuff, and he like puts it on, like puts all his stuff, and it's like dancing and stuff. So I guess he's a big like Eagles fan.
I mean, that makes sense. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was a Philly guy.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
You know what's funny that you say that? So like I said, I'm still kind of like into ESPN, like sports and whatnot. So sometimes I go to ESPN and I go to like the NFL area just to see just keep up. And there was this like title, and it said former NFL star kills Will Smith or killed Will Smith. I'm like, what? Will Smith died? And it was like like another player that was named Will Smith, and I was like, oh well, fuck you.
Wait, hold up. He's dead. Like a player is dead.
Yeah, he had already been dead. It was something like that. Like it was past tense. Like it happened, and the guy was going like it was some weird shit. The only thing is the guy, the player's name was Will Smith. So like I was like, how is this not the first thing on the thing? It's Will Smith. Like, motherfucker. Like when Will Smith dies, there will be monuments. There will be finished cheesesteaks.
I don't know about that.
Did you not like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I did, but I don't think that there will be monuments.
I mean, maybe not my... Okay.
I'll build him a monument.
Yeah, with my dick.
My pants.
Where do you guys get off saying that?
I don't know.
You guys are fucking awful.
We're
I hate
men.
you both.
We're men.
Do you?
No. How about you do some more of your dip and shut up?
I mean, I plan on it a little bit. It's hard to talk with some dip in your mouth.
Get all up in your gums.
It kind of sounds like Joe right before he got that problem with his eye.
Oh, because I sucked all that dick.
Yeah.
Dude, I love sucking dick. Ooh.
Yeah?
Oh,
See,
fuck
that's
yeah.
probably
When it
something
gets,
that you shouldn't admit.
when the head gets right on your lips, you're just like...
Everyone, you just experienced what I call a Joeism. So a Joeism is whenever you try to make fun of Joe, what he does is he multiplies whatever you're saying to make it awkward, so that you stop making fun of him. It's actually a pretty great.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, a pretty great defense mechanism.
Yeah.
If I could videotape it live and we could show it to audiences, it would fucking revolutionize the way people are made fun of.
Nobody would be
Bullying
a bully
would never
ever
happen again. Dude, I never got bullied because I would freak people out. Like, I remember someone tried to make fun of my waist. Like, hey, yo, man, you must be like 800 pounds. Like, I haven't checked, bro, but I'll let you know. I'm probably like 100,000 pounds. I'm fat as shit, right? And he'd be like, yeah, you.
I want to be friends with you. I'm so lonely.
You should have been like, oh, yeah, I weigh 800 pounds. You should let me sit on your face. Just immediately take it to that level, to the point where they're like, what the
Bro, he went to Rhodes. He would have gotten beaten up if he said anything gay.
Rhodes was a pretty tame school when I was there, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like, we only got, like, maybe 1 or 2 fights. And then, like, I'm assuming this happened with you guys.
I don't know, man. They already had metal detectors back then.
They got metal detectors my last year. And IDs.
What year did you graduate?
2010 or 2000.
Why did they need IDs? So drug dealers didn't work?
I don't know. I guess to make sure that we were students and we didn't, like, come into the school and be like, hey, remember me, Juan? Pop, pop. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know. I stopped going there. Fuck it.
Wait, did you graduate from there? Or did you...
I graduated from there.
Yeah, because I knew somebody that went to that school and they had metal detectors. And
Me too.
I went up there a couple times and still managed to somehow get into the school. I don't know.
I never got shot, so it didn't matter. You know what's funny? I met it like when we went to Tri-C. I met a girl that I was like trying to hit on, and I found out she went to Rhodes. It's like, what the fuck?
No, like I mean legitimately, like I skipped school and went down there one day and hung out with him in every one of his classes, and nobody noticed.
Good.
You mean nobody cared?
No, probably nobody cared.
But I'm just like,
ooh, that dude. You know what that means? What year was it?
I don't know.
What year were you?
I think it was a junior.
June. Oh, never mind. Joe wasn't in there then, because he's fucking old as shit. How old are you again?
No, he's not. I'm older than him.
Graduated the same. You're 25.
I graduated in 2011.
Yeah, he.
Then I would have graduated. I graduated a year less, but that's because I started. Like,
so that means Joe and Tom were in the same school at the same fucking time.
Probably.
Because if you was a junior in high school, you were a senior.
I graduated.
So that means Tom was walking around your school, dude. That's fucking weird to me. Let's
weird
talk
as
about
shit.
that for a second. Joe, you didn't might have even came into contact like as you guys were walking around.
I already remember that face.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I remember people's faces.
No, I looked a lot different. When
Really?
I was in
Yeah,
high
you
school.
did.
Oh, okay.
That was a lot.
Wait a minute. You're the guy who sucked my dick in the back. No.
And I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining.
Oh wait, no. You know what? Now that we're
podcast.
talking about Rhodes, can I tell like the first time that I ever like played hooky in high school?
Yeah, sure.
Because I was like really.
It probably wasn't that hard since I went to a completely different school and none of the teachers even gave a shit that I was in that class.
I'm pretty sure like people who listen to this podcast and you guys definitely know that I'm pretty chilled, like follow the rules kind of guy. I'm not really a guy who breaks a lot of shit.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, dude, I smoke so much weed. Anyways,
He does not.
How do you know?
Potential job is follow people.
You know what's funny? Though? So like because of my eye injury, like one day Mom was like, "What if I have glaucoma?" I was like, "Mom, if I got glaucoma, I'm gonna be a fucking pothead." Like. Jackpot, bitch. And she's like, "Oh, stop joking." I was like, I'm not fucking around.
Like,
Anyways,
I'm not. I already am.
So the funny thing is, I already have a glaucoma card. So don't worry about it, Mom.
Smoke weed every day. Anyways, so the first time I ever played hooky, I played hooky because I was in the drama club, in the drama department. Like I was taking an acting class, and these like 2 hot girls was like, "Let's dip." And I'm like, I don't know. And then my friend, he had a car. He's like, "Yeah, let's dip." And I was like, yeah, let's dip. Fuck it. I like these girls. Maybe.
Why did you just say dip like 8 times?
Because that's how I used to be back in the day.
That's how you used to say skip or play hooky.
Yeah.
Back in 2009, 8,
2010.
And there you go.
I never said that. I was just like, I'm getting the fuck out.
Were you part
Bro,
of
it's
Rhodes?
because you were a hick.
Yeah, I was a ghetto fat boy and you were a hick.
No, I wasn't a hick in high school.
No?
No.
No, what were you in high school?
Don't let him lie to you. He's always been a hick.
I had my little ghetto phase.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyways, so like we like the point of the story is we played hooky and like the whole time like, man, I hope I don't get fucked. And like at the end, my friend was really stupid, so he would do this thing. He was taking me home and he would do this thing where like when he was going like to main like just like road like streets, like houses and shit, he would open up all his doors and like blast his music. And I was like, you know what? Fucking I'm feeling myself. And so like I like get out. I like try to like kind of like glide out of the door, and I'm like, yeah. And then like my knee, like my leg starts to like scrape across the gravel, and I'm looking at him like, I'm gonna get fucked, bro. And he stops, and he's like, oh, what the fuck did you do? It's like, I don't know, man. I was trying to fucking be cool. And like I scraped my leg. I got infected. It was a good day though.
And I think with that, I want to say thank you for joining the Designated Drinkers podcast. My name is Carlo.
My name is Joe.
Tom.
We are the Designated Drinkers.
Keep on drinking.